Hi, I'm Eric Jagoda, and today I'm going to be presenting to you my final project for CDM 510 on different applications select technologies that I would use in my business setting. The business that I'm going to be sharing with you today is the restaurant that I work at, Longhorn Steakhouse. If you've been following me through this whole semester, I talk a lot about my life as a server slash bartender in the restaurant industry. One of the new technologies slash applications I'm talking about is video conferencing. Not too long ago, all of our managers had to go to Ohio for a conference about diversity where, someone spoke about it. They learned a couple business things and then they came back. A lot of them said it was a pointless trip to take. If they could have just sit down and watched the video on it, they would have learned it just as easily. So this brought about my whole video conferencing idea, as well as about once a week, twice a week, the managers have conference calls with the district managers and other managers of other stores to talk about business and new aspects that should be brought to the restaurant's attention and things like that. So I am going to show you one of the ideas of video conferencing. The tool that I'm going to use today is the GoToMeeting. And basically how it works is you set up an account, which corporate would have to do because being that we're a corporate chain, we have zero say in anything new. It has to all go through the corporate office. So they would have to buy an account for Longhorn and then, give us all an account. Some of the key features of the GoToMeeting HD Faces is what's called, is that you can actually see everyone's face and you can use different charts and pictures and anything else you can think of while presenting your material to the rest of the group that you are talking to. The pricing is very, very cheap compared to everything else. For up to 15 people in one meeting, it's only $49 a month, whereas if you're sending 15 people to some sort of conference center, say in like some sort of hotel or something that has a conference room, you're costing, a room's night stay plus food plus gas plus travel expenses for all that kind of thing. Or this, you can just use the GoToMeeting and then a webcam, which you can buy at Best Buy for about $50. So the initial startup fee, granted, it's something, but over the course of time, you won't have to pay the traveling costs. I am going to show you one of the videos of the HD video conferencing.
When we launched GoToMeeting, we completely revolutionized online meetings by making them incredibly easy to use for everyday business. Today, we have taken an even bigger step ahead with the addition of our high-definition video conferencing feature, HD Faces. HD Faces comes with your GoToMeeting account at no extra charge. You'll have a telepresence-like experience with just a webcam and an internet connection. To use HD Faces, just launch or join a meeting. Then click on the webcam button in the control panel and start working face-to-face. It's really that simple. From quick check-in meetings to big presentations, you'll love the new GoToMeeting with HD Faces.
Alright, so that's that video, and I will show you one more thing just to give you a different idea, a different aspect of what they are talking about here.
Look, the well is providing clean water for the village. But there are several villages nearby that could use our new system.
Introducing GoToMeeting with HD Faces. Simple, high-definition group video conferencing that will change the way you work. And perhaps a whole lot more. Visit GoToMeeting.com and sign up for your free 30-day trial.
So as you can see, the video conferencing idea with multiple people has its benefits because you can see people's reaction to stuff you're presenting. Actually visually show full screen what like charts or guest counts or whatever new idea that you want to show off the managers and whatnot to give them a better understanding of what needs to be done to increase profits. So this is one way to solve the whole traveling to different areas and lower that cost. Another thing that I want to address is the whole employee surveys that we take periodically about what us as employees feel should change about the business, what we can add, stuff like that. Right now they use paper forms, physically print out paper and have us fill them out and then collect them all and send them to corporate. And someone at corporate, fills out forms to organize all the information, type them in computers and stuff like that. To save all that time in A, printing the material, and B, logging all that material in, I think you can use Google Forms to input all of that. I created a couple Google Forms just for an idea of what I would like. Here's one of them, just a simple employee input survey form. As I can see, what would I change in the restaurant, or like to add or see in the restaurant, and any other additional comments that I would have. This would be displayed on the main page that servers / bartenders / hosts, anyone that's employed at the restaurant goes into. And I'll actually show you that right here. Let's go to Dish. This is all of Darden, Red Lobster, Olive Garden, Longhorn, Capitol Grill, Bahama Breeze, Seasons 52. We're all part of Darden. My stuff's already in here, so let's log in. As I'm waiting for it to log in. Here's the main screen in which we go to. You see I have my schedule, messages from the manager, birthdays, anniversaries, what the stock market's doing for Darden. I can check, other people's schedules, see if I want to trade shifts with anyone, do a time off request, view my paycheck. But where I would like to see added is somewhere up in this area, up here, or somewhere down here where it says, fill out a survey about how you feel, or additional comments, or anything that you can add to the company. And by doing either this form, or I made another form, which basically is a multiple choice form, describe your work environment, are your managers positive, negative, fair, are you treated fairly as employees, just stuff that brings attention to the manager or district manager concerns that you have. Ideally, I would have all the restaurants in a certain district fill this out and have it go to the district manager. And then if the district manager finds that it's important enough to address, he'll take it up with corporate since he has more leverage than anyone else. So basically, after you fill out the surveys, the district manager can actually see, what time someone sent it and what are their responses to each thing. So what are some things I'd like to see in the restaurant? I would like to see a happy hour. Longhorn currently doesn't have a happy hour, so our lunch business is down. They added something like that, it could drive their lunch business up. Same thing with the surveys, neutral and negative, yes. You can categorize it. If you get a lot of yeses for a certain restaurant, then you're in trouble. If not, whatever. He can organize the information very easily, very quickly, instead of waiting for someone to fill out paperwork and forms and mail it all in, which could take months to do. So that's how I would solve that issue. There's just a couple of things that I would like to see added to Longhorn to, decrease the amount we're spending on traveling and just overall money spending, save us a lot of time and make our workplace much better place to work at. Well, this is my presentation. I had a wonderful semester with you, and I will see you later.